Hello fellow YouTubers, Trouble8385 here at YouTube Gaming Community number 43. I hope everybody had a very Merry Christmas or a Happy Holiday. I did. I gotta make a quick amends to my Christmas pickup video, because what happened was yesterday my wife saw in the Best Buy ad that Dragon Quest IX was on sale for $19.99, and she bought the original one at GameStop used for $29.99, so she returned that and picked this up, and she goes, well, I got $10 left because of that. Is there anything at GameStop that you want to get? And I said, yeah, I want Monster Hunter Freedom for the PSP, which they had for $7.99. So I got that added to my Christmas. And with some of the money we got for Christmas, my wife went out and picked up Professor Layton and the Unbound Future. So now we have all three of these. She's just starting to play the second one. And every year we get a bunch of gift cards to a certain store, and we never know what to do with them. We always debate, what do we get? Well, this year, we actually were both in sync with what we wanted. And my wife went out yesterday and picked it up. And that would be Kinect for the Xbox 360. You know what I love the most about this? The back, it says, do not sell to November 4th. I love that. Anyway, originally I was going to talk about that and some of the hints it leaves, that Kinect leaves for future things, software updates it could do to that. And some of the things that surprised me about it, but other things to talk about, so I'll get that hopefully till next show, because next show that'll be related to what I'll be talking about. Well, I'll get to that later. Now let's get to my subject for the show. A lot of you may have seen Gmintyfresh's free game giveaway holiday contest, which runs to January 31st, and she's rewarding one subscriber for subscribing to his channel and watching his videos, which is cool, right? If you leave a comment, you get the typical 1 point. If you leave a video response, you get more, typical contest things that people do on YouTube. No big deal there. What caught a lot of people off guard when they originally watched the video was in the video it says he would announce the winner on Facebook or Twitter. And like me, a lot of people said, what? Why would I want to go there? But he is going to announce the winner on YouTube. So there has been some backlash to this contest. Amisbro's Late Night Shift 12/26/10, his first back from his little vacation, he had talked about this, and then 12/27's video, which I'll link to both, he went into a little more after some of his responses. And one person unsubscribed him because of this, and one person basically said he thought Gmintyfresh was whoring himself out. Now listen, sometimes too much of a good thing is not good for everybody. What I mean is, when you're just doing your channel, people can find everything about you, that's cool. They okay, this is videos, that's cool. But let's take Gmintyfresh for example. He has his collection on RF Generation's website. You can see it there. He has all of his YouTube channels. He has a Twitter account, Facebook account. He's on the All Gens podcast, which they have a website. He's on Pete Door's Gaming Room website's forums, so it's under his name. Sometimes too much of a good thing is a bad thing for people. Maybe people are like, I just want to see you here. I don't want to have to go to all these other places. And let's be honest, he's been the most active guy in the community. He's done a lot of videos with a lot of people in the community. He was on the Mono Coolcast podcast. So maybe he's come to the point where he's been out there too much for people liking in the community. And so when he did this video, I guess some people, it was a tipping point. The honest truth about Twitter and Facebook is that most of the time you learn nothing new about the person. Most of the time it's usually more of a marketing thing, where they keep reiterating the same things that you already see in their videos or what they talk about in their videos. Most people who use Twitter will yeah, I'm playing this game, or I didn't like this game, or I picked this game up today, or I'm having a bad day, or something like that. Most of it's gibberish, most of it really not important. So people don't want to go to those places. I also understand that traditionally people would say the more places you're out there, the more attention you get from people, and the more you draw more people to your channel. Again, that's a positive and a negative. Positive, you may get new people. Negative, you may draw away the old people who've been with you for a long time because they've said enough is enough. No, I'm not entering this contest, because I think I'm not going to ruin the integrity of the show by entering a contest and winning it. People say you won just because you shot that video out. And besides, even though there's never enough games as a gamer, I got enough for Christmas to keep me occupied for a little while. So that's all I got to say about that. I think I think maybe at the time he thought it up, it was a good idea. But like all things, you don't really know how people are going to react until you put it out there. So, next up, I want to get to Crow111's Playfire and LGE pickups video. You may have seen people talk about Playfire lately in videos and such. Playfire is a social gaming website where you set up your page, you can put your collection there, you can blog there, you can put images of your game, you can put videos up on there. You'll link your videos to there. One of the cooler features it has is under quiz, whatever games you put in your collection, when you hit quiz, excuse me, it'll actually quiz you with questions on those games. And what you can find out, like I did, how little you really know about those games. But you can also submit a question to be added to those quizzes too, which is really cool. When you look at front of someone's page, you see their collection, or what they're playing right now, excuse me. And what you're playing right now, you see an actual cover of the game's cover. And underneath there, if they added their Xbox Live account or their PSN account or their Steam account, it'll put what they played and statistics and stuff like that underneath. And then when you go to their collection, all their games are in there, the covers, the pictures of the game covers. Now it is in beta, so there are some flaws to the collection thing. If you have the same game for two systems, you can't put the game underneath both systems. They don't have every game, though they do have a lot of games. But unlike you go into a video game news website, here you can submit the picture and the title of the game. So they also have Worth Your Universe HD also started on there, a group, the YouTube gaming community group. So if you're interested, go to that website, check that out, check the group. I know, like I said, I'm on there, Amisbro is on there, Crow111, Atari Leaf, Dog in My Lens, Old School NYC Gamer, Creeboy411. I'm sure there are other people that I'm leaving out, but they're Techromancer1. So if you're interested, go check that video out first. And if you're interested, go check out the website. So next, I want to get to the personal messages I got this week for videos and for people to check out. MP4podcast.com had 3 different channels that he wanted to check videos out for. The first one's Black Lily 8, Mattchat 86, Bard's 4, and Wasteland 2 with Rebecca Heineman. Now what's really cool about this video, besides she talks about the future of Bard's Tale and Wasteland, she talks about obviously the 2 games in the title, and she talks about her views on the industry. It's a 30-minute video, but it's a rather interesting video. Well, the next channel you want to check out is Gaming After 40. 3 of his videos. First one's Space Harrier Across the 4th Dimension. Next is How to Sell Videotape About Video Games. And thirdly, Rick Dyer's Halcyon Days. Halcyon Days. I'm pronouncing that right. And lastly, Duke Fate of Humanity channel, Duke Nukem Fan Movie. It's a 2-minute, 2-second trailer of what a Duke Nukem movie would be like. It's a really cool video. Check it out. Nintegra Radios wanted you to know about his other channel, Soukyugurentai. His video, A Christmas Package from Gmintyfresh. What's cool about this is the first time someone actually sent him a package from YouTube. It's Strider 2, by the way. So that's really cool. And Damaz wanted me to shout out Freddiew future first-person shooter. It's basically someone took Modern Warfare 2 and made a live-action version of the game. It would be what the game to me would look like if it was live-action. It's really cool. Check that out. And then Travel Joe 2010 wanted you to check out KingCroutonGaming's, his other channel, KingCroutonGaming, and the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters original Game Boy game. Now, for those who don't know Yu-Gi-Oh!, this game came out before the trading card game did and before the series that we all know. So the rules were not established for the trading card game yet. So this game does not necessarily go through the rules that you would know from the trading card game and the games that come out now. So if you're interested, check that video out. Now, Since we only got 2 days to the next video, here's the topic I would like you guys to answer for me. First of all, since January 1st of last year, to you, what is your game of the year? What is the game that you played that just blew your doors off this year? What is the new game that came out that you loved, that to you was the best game of this year? And tell me why. I know not everybody watches this buys new games for current systems. So here's my question. Here's the second question. What was the best game that you bought in a retro system this year? I'm talking older than current generation, that you never played before. And why was it so good? Now, if you're asking me, what was the best game this year that I played? Ooh, that's a tough one. Ironically enough, the game for me, would be on the Wii. Quite frankly, for me, it's a toss-up between 3 games. Super Mario Galaxy 2, Kirby's Epic Yarn, and Donkey Kong Country Returns. Okay. I like Kirby, but I'm taking Kirby out of it. That leaves me Mario and Donkey Kong Country Returns. Ooh, that's a tough one, but honestly, for me, I'll have to pick Donkey Kong Country Returns, I think. For me, it was the game, my favorite game of this year. And I went through my whole collection by the year before I got to this. That would be my favorite game on the Wii for sure. If you pushed me on the 360, I would really have to go with Mass Effect 2. I know a lot of people talk about Red Dead Redemption, but I haven't played that game, so Mass Effect 2 for me would be my game on the 360. So, I guess that's all for guys. So, till my next video.